Hello, Horizon friends at home. This is Miss Ronnie again. Hope you are having a great week. Today, I want to go over how to manage stress. That's part of one of our aspects of health, mental and emotional health, or two, mental and emotional health. And stress is one of those things that will help you with your mental and emotional health. If you manage stress wisely in healthy ways, it helps with your mental and emotional health. So today we have a brain pop with Tim and Moby. So I hope you enjoy.
Oh man, I don't feel so hot. Why? High score, bottom of the ninth, and I'm up third. Dear Tim and Moby, how do we get stress and how do we relieve it? From Alex S. I think I'm in the perfect state of mind to answer this question. Stress is the stuff you might feel when you're under pressure. The feelings you get can be physical, like headaches, jitters, and butterflies in your stomach, or they can be emotional, like irritability, sadness, and fear. When I feel stressed out, I get edgy, my palms get all sweaty, and I can't sleep. Anyway, the point is, stress is pretty uncomfortable. Why? Well, it has to do with how the human body responds to threats. When we're in danger, chemicals that get us ready for action are released into the bloodstream. Our heart rate rises and we breathe faster, keying us up for physical action. And a surge of sugar hits the bloodstream to provide energy. This is called the fight or flight response. In other animals, these changes are really useful for taking on an enemy or running away from a threatening situation. The problem is, our bodies can overdo it and go into fight or flight mode when we're just a little anxious, like during a test or a big speech. In those situations, you really don't need all that energy pumping through your system. In fact, it can make it harder to do what you need to do, and that can make you more worried and more stressed out. Oh, yeah, even though we have fewer responsibilities than adults, kids get stressed too. We've got to deal with schoolwork, fitting in with friends, juggling activities, and occasionally big life changes like moving or divorce. All that pressure can really get your fight or flight response working overtime. That's why so many people respond to stress by running away from their problems. They feel like they can't fight, so they choose flight. But ignoring a problem or running from it won't make it go away. Well, there are some simple techniques you can use to deal with stressful situations. First, it's important to remember that stress isn't always bad. Like if you're worried about a math test, you can channel your nervous energy into studying extra hard for it. Maybe I can channel my nervous energy into my swing. The key is to relax and not let the stress overwhelm you. One good trick is slow breathing. Inhale deeply and slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Repeat that 5 times, counting off each breath. By the time you reach 5, your heart rate will be slower and you'll be calmer. Stretching and flexing your muscles can help you release tension too. Yeah, those techniques are good for short term stress, but long term stress can be harder to deal with. When you worry about something day after day, it can totally overwhelm your life. Talking to a friend or an adult you trust is a good first step. They can put your problem in perspective and maybe even help you solve it. Whatever your issue is, you're more likely to find a solution if you talk it out than if you just pretend the issue will go away. In general, you can avoid a lot of stress by just leading a balanced life. Getting all of your schoolwork done on time will save you a lot of grief. But make sure you have enough free time too, even if it's just to relax and do nothing. Eating right, exercising, and getting plenty of sleep can keep you stress free too. If you're not getting enough sleep at night, try catching up with a midday nap. I'm up? Okay. Wish me luck. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that brain pop with Tim and Moby. So we talked about stress, and stress is in our everyday life. Unavoidable. So dealing with stress is very important. You have to find ways to deal with stress. So let's review. Okay. Hope you enjoy. It's going to be just a review, some questions, and see if you can go over with me. So let's look at the first question. Which word is the best synonym for stress? Which word is the best synonym for stress? Is it A, irritability, B, discomfort, C, anxiety, or D, depression? What's another word for stress? If you chose C, anxiety, then Moby says you're correct. 2, people under constant stress for months on end often complain of fatigue. What can you conclude from this fact? Is it A, long term stress has different effects than short term stress? B, long term stress is generally caused by lack of sleep? C, the lack of energy caused by short term takes months to notice? Or D, eventually people get used to stress and learn to calm down? So, what would that answer be? People under constant stress for months on end often complain of fatigue. What can you conclude from this fact? If you chose A, then you are correct according to Moby. Number 3, adrenaline is one of the hormones released. Sorry, adrenaline is one of the hormones related to stress. What is a hormone? What is a hormone? Is it A, an electrical signal originating in the spinal cord? B, a chemical release into the bloodstream? C, a type of blood cell that fights infection? Or D, an emotion or behavior? What is a hormone? If you said B, you are correct, according to Moby. Number 4, what can you infer from the fact that deep breathing can help you relieve stress? Is it A, that deep breathing can also wake you up? B, that deep breathing can also make you feel warm? C, that deep breathing can also increase your appetite? Or D, that deep breathing can also help you fall asleep? So, which one do you think? If you chose D, then you're correct. Deep breathing can also help you fall asleep. 5, the body's physical reaction to this situation is called the blank. The body's physical reaction to this situation is called is it A, fight or flight response? B, stress reflex? C, rapid pulse reaction? D, nervous energy response? So, which is the body's physical reaction to this situation? It's called if you said A, you're correct, the fight or flight response. 6, you're playing goalie in the soccer's final. In which of the following ways is stress most likely to benefit your play? You're playing goalie in the soccer finals. In which of the following ways is stress most likely to benefit your play? Is it A, by lightening your mood, making you a better teammate? B, by sharpening your vision, helping you see further downfield? C, by increasing your speed and mental alertness? D, by making your body expend less energy for the duration of the game. So which one? If you said C, you're correct according to Moby. 7. Which of the following examples is the most appropriate depiction of how we feel stress? Which of the following examples is the most appropriate depiction of how we feel stress? Is it A, swinging the bat, playing baseball, B, sailboat, C, a rock and water, or D, volcano? Which one of these is a depiction of how we feel stress? Stress seems like. If you said D, you're correct. It's like a volcano when you have stress. 8. Which of the following is a true statement about stress? Is it A, you can eliminate stress? Sorry, back up. You can't eliminate stress, but you can manage your response to it. I read that again. A, you can't eliminate stress, but you can manage your response to it. B, there's nothing we can do about stress. It's just an unpleasant fact of life. C, leading a balanced life ensures that you never have to deal with stress. D, in general, the best way to deal with stress is by ignoring it. So, which of the following is a true statement about stress? And it is A. You can't eliminate stress, but you can manage your response to it. Yes, and Moby says we are correct. 9. How can talking about your feelings with a friend or counselor help you relieve stress? How can talking about your feelings with a friend or counselor help you relieve stress? Is it A, it can help you forget whatever it is that's bothering you? B, the physical reaction of flexing your jaw muscles releases tension? C, an outsider is likely to come up with an easy solution to your problems? Or D, it may help you get some perspective on your problems and feelings. So, which one of these? Talking to someone about your feelings with a friend or counselor help relieve stress? If you said D, you're correct. It may help you get some perspective on your problems and feelings. We are correct according to Moby. Last one, number 10. You're moving to a new town and you're worried. Which of the following techniques is most appropriate for relieving your stress? Is it A, talking to an adult you trust? B, deep breathing? C, flexing your muscles? Or D, taking a nap? So you're moving to a new town and you're worried. Which of the following techniques is most appropriate for relieving your stress? And if you said A, talking to a trusted adult, you are correct. Okay, so we did a great job. Got 10 out of 10. Excellent job, everyone. So that is stress, how to deal with stress in a healthy way. Until next time, Horizon friends, stay positive.